Recently on Twitter, there's been a lot of talk regarding skill-based matchmaking, and it kind of all revolves around this tweet right here. Hutch went ahead and said, skill-based matchmaking is a good thing, and the people who hate it mostly are content creators looking for easy gameplays. Now, in my personal opinion, I want to say right out the gates, I don't think this statement is true. I personally believe that skill-based matchmaking is a massive problem when it comes to the Call of Duty scene. For example, I'm a content creator. I don't like skill-based matchmaking, but that's not because I want to personally stomp on noobs 24/7. That's just simply not an enjoyable experience. For example, this gameplay right here, Gears of War, I only play ranked and I only post ranked gameplay for anybody who wants to watch it on this channel. There's standards to live by. Same thing with Apex Legends. A lot of the top tier content creators, whether they're gameplay channels or commentary channels, prefer to post ranked compared to casual, just because, again, there's standards to it. Rainbow Six Siege, another amazing example. You'll pretty much get roasted if you post casual gameplay of that game. And you want to know why? Because casual has no skill-based matchmaking. When you hop into casual and Rainbow Six Siege, all the teams are pretty much randomized. But in tactical shooters like that, CSGO, and some of the other games I mentioned, people take ranked a lot more serious than they take casual. But then there's other games out there, such as Battlefield and Call of Duty, other FPS games that aren't taken seriously. Back in the day, there was a competitive scene, but it was nowhere near as big as it is today. Activision has pretty much took the esports league and made it their own thing. But back when the sport was pretty much underground, Call of Duty wasn't a competitive game. Every lobby you joined into had a random factor. The beauty about casual games like Battlefield and Call of Duty is that all the lobbies are going to be perfect across the board. There's going to be some good players, there's going to be some average players, and there's going to be some new players as well. But the best part about this type of matchmaking is that everybody has their own equal competition. The new players also have new players on the other team to verse. The average players also have average players on the other team to verse. And the good players also have other good players on the other team to verse. But at the same time, it's enough of a mix that everybody can get good times, bad times, interesting experiences, bad experiences. It's a whole giant mix. That's why the game is casual, compared to, like I said here, Gears of War or Rainbow Six Siege, where you want to play ranked because they're tactical shooters. There's more thought process behind these games. People purchase these games with the intentions of putting in 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours plus into competing and getting good ranks. But back in the day, people purchased Call of Duty to hop on for a couple of games and get off 10, 15 minutes of their time and then go to school or go to work. That was the main purpose of a Call of Duty title. But over time, like I said, Activision finally saw the potential of the esports league, and the underground league then became mainstream. And now every single game that comes out, Activision has to design it, or forces the developers to design it, around a competitive gameplay, also putting in the brand new skill-based matchmaking that came in with Call of Duty Modern Warfare when they finally put down this new patent that completely destroyed everything that we know and love about COD. But this new skill-based matchmaking patent didn't just completely destroy the game for, groups of people, friends, and parties who enjoy to play Call of Duty. It really took a massive toll on the casual solo community as well. People who enjoy playing Call of Duty alone by themselves in a one-man party are truly crucified nowadays if they want to play a single match of Call of Duty. Like I just said in the beginning of this video, back when Call of Duty was in its prime, and the skill-based matchmaking wasn't as thick as it is today, there was a perfect diverse amount of players on each specific team. So when I was new coming into Call of Duty, I also had new players to go up against as well. Yes, there was top dogs in the game that completely stomped me. And yes, on the occasion, randomly, the skill-based matchmaking would just completely put me up against a team of 4 on the very, very, very rare occasion. But at the end of the day, as I progressed to become a better Call of Duty player, I still had equal competition along with better players and also worse players. So no matter what, the game didn't feel like a chore. Because nowadays, when you hop onto Call of Duty and you're a solo player, they have no mercy. They will gladly, consistently put you against 4-man parties, 5-man parties, full 6-man parties, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. And even when they don't do that, 9 times out of 10, they're going to party you up with the worst people on the bracket. Which makes no sense. Because if you think, if they're going to have this competitive of a skill-based matchmaking system, if it's going to be that close to how ranked is supposed to be played, shouldn't they give you your own equal teammates? It almost makes casual a completely pointless game mode. Again, like I said, in Rainbow Six Siege, casual is casual. And it's there in case hardcore Rainbow Six Siege fans need a break and they don't want to compete. Yeah, nobody's going to be recording it for clips, and nobody's really going to give a crap about the stats because stats don't even track in casual. But if you're tired and you had a long day, but you are an FPS fan, Like I just said with Call of Duty, people are huge fans of Call of Duty because it's casual. They never had to compete. They never had to be forced to go into rank 24/7. They can hop on a few games and call it quits. But like I just said, in these other games, they have multiple modes for this stuff. But in Call of Duty, they have none. It completely crosses out the purpose of what casual playlists are supposed to be, because Call of Duty does have ranked, which at this point, it's more of an incentive to go play ranked instead of going playing casual if you're a solo player, because at least in ranked, if you're playing solo, they will try their hardest to find you with players of your own skill on your same team, along with obviously the same competition on the enemy team. So you might as well do that compared to going to casual. We're going to be versing a full 6-stack party, but on your team, they're going to give you, like I just said, the bottom of the bracket in your leaderboard ranks. It makes Call of Duty nearly impossible to play for individuals who only want to hop on for a couple of games. You know, maybe, just maybe, if you schedule a time to hop on with your friends and you're ready to compete and you don't want to relax or anything, you guys are just good to go and you're ready to communicate and stuff like that, yeah, you'll probably enjoy some Call of Duty, because when you get into a full game with your squad, you'll verse other full squads and also very competitive players, and it'll be equal competition and fun. But if you're a solo player, and like I said, you're hopping on before work or before school, or maybe it's after work and you're exhausted, you're ready to just lay down and go to bed, but you want to play a little quick match, it's not going to give you that good matchmaking that I said before, where it's going to be an equal balance of players. Because like I said, with that old school type of skill-based matchmaking, yeah, you might get whooped. There's probably 1 to 2 good players on the enemy team that might absolutely stomp your team out. But then, of course, there might be 2 players who are average, maybe just nearly around the same skill level as you, and maybe a couple of players who are not as good as you, below your skill level, which also balances out meta, because more than likely, the only people who are going to be using meta are the top of the top players, and the rest of them might actually have a unique setup of weapons. It adds for fun and interesting gameplay. Nowadays, when you hop on COD, you get the same thing back to back to back. The same weapons, the same camping spots, the same sweats. And again, like I said, playing as a solo player, you're going to be put up with the worst teammates versing all of these sweats. So if you're planning on hopping on casually, don't plan on doing that for too long. More than likely, you're going to be carrying about 4 to 5 people while you have to compete with 6 individuals of your own skill level. And also, in games nowadays, like Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War, I have to give them credit where credit's due. There's tons of weapons to use in both these games, whether there's assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, sniper rifles. There's a whole catalog of weapons to use in both of these titles. But meta is still key. AS Vals, the Tech 9 in Black Ops Cold War, that's all you see across the board because of skill-based matchmaking. Even though I don't use any of these meta weapons, and I branch out and I try different things, which you guys can see as well over my Twitch streams. I live stream every single day if you guys want to see what I play with and also chat with me or even squad up with me. Check out my Twitch link, it's down in the description. But despite me trying to be as diverse as I possibly could be, because of my stats, my KD, my score per minute, and all of the above, my leaderboard ranking and stuff like that, the majority of players around my skill level only use meta. That's how they get to that point, by over-abusing the cheese in the game to give them amazing stats. Which sucks, because I never asked for this, you know? I'm just a hardcore, long-time Call of Duty fan. I've been playing for 10 plus years. I love this franchise. But because I love and been so loyal to Call of Duty for so long, what I'm rewarded with is sweat lords, meta users, the Twitch TV players, all of the above. That's what I have to deal with every single game. And also, very quickly, I want to touch on this as well. He made a good point to say that it's all content creators who hate these methods of skill-based matchmaking, which again I want to say is mostly false, because a lot of the content creators who rely on good gameplay, a lot of the content creators who strive for insane KDs and stuff like that, all reverse boost. So in all reality, the skill-based matchmaking system that's in place is benefiting them, because if there was no skill-based matchmaking, there would be no easy way to reverse boost and get bot lobbies. But because the system is in place, there's thousands of techniques that you can use and abuse to get into lobbies that you're not even supposed to be in. And also, there are hundreds of thousands of individuals, not just content creators. You can look through any comment section on a skill-based matchmaking video or rant. Thousands of individuals who hate and despise skill-based matchmaking. Even some of the top content creators who are stat-based, like Exclusive Ace and stuff like that, don't enjoy skill-based matchmaking. So the fact that you're saying that skill-based matchmaking is something that only content creators scream and bitch about, personally, I don't really agree with that. Again, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. It could only be us content creators, but from what I see with my own eyes throughout all these different videos and topics, there's a lot more individuals, especially family and friends of mine, and also family and friends of other individuals I know as well, all complain about the same thing. All the Call of Duty fans, they can't stand the skill-based matchmaking in the titles. And none of them are obviously content creators. So, with that being said, I think there's more people than just content creators that despise skill-based matchmaking. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so, up on Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live streams of video games, I do it over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.